Hey everyone, a little video to get you ready for the trial I'm going to cover from today. We're going to start at 9:30 roughly. Court is on a delay, so they won't start till 9:30. We'll start a little bit before that. But just to get you up to speed, what is the Rose Petal Pianist unaliving case about? It sounds very clickbaity, I know. A grifter got a grift. But is this about a concert pianist with a promising career who unalived a woman he had no contact with, no reason to do it, staged the crime scene, put her in her living room, spread rose petals around it, and then took his bike and rode off? Or is there more to this case? On the face of it, kind of an easy case. His DNA is under her fingernails and hunky-dory, everything's fine. But there's always a but. Sometimes we sit on it, sometimes it's something we say. We got the jury seated yesterday, and after that, more motions were filed because the defense really want to bring in the history of a Bradley Post. Bradley Post is the fiancé of Christina Parcell. Christina Parcell is the victim in this case. He found Christina on the morning of October 13th, where she had been stabulated 31 times, put in her living room, and imagine American Beauty with the rose petals around her. This case is out of Greer, South Carolina, and the case was, that was the case we heard about to begin with. But then the plot twist starts happening. Bradley Post, who the defense wants to mention his past, was arrested, but not for the unaliving. Instead, again, this is his fiancé, her fiancé. He was charged with multiple counts of sexual exploitations of a minor. Praise Lord Chippy, take care of maps. They found thousands of disturbing images on his devices, allegedly also on her devices. Christina has a younger daughter. I haven't found any info if she is the one depicted in these pictures. She was in a custody battle with her ex-husband. Her ex-husband has a connection to the pianist that the police claimed did this. Could this be the motive why she was unalived? Could it just be the custody battle? We see that a lot, that people go cray-cray in a custody battle. But I'm thinking, and again, I'm just speculating, man. If Bradley posts multiple offenses, that would land him in prison for a very long time. Put him on the SMEX offender list. If that comes out in court, that she was living with him, maybe potentially that she participated, and even I have no evidence of this, I'm purely speculating, but if the daughter was also in some of these pictures, I think we will have a very interesting case, because just like I like to feed Lord Chippy, I think a lot of jurors kind of loses the, not the respect, but they don't feel sorry for people who might do stuff like that. That could change a lot if this is allowed in. The defense is also trying to get out the DNA evidence found under her nails. They claim it was obtained illegally. The prosecution, of course, says, no, it's fine. I haven't seen any rulings on it yet. But so far, all the evidence I have been able to find is they have a ring camera from across the street where a hooded figure entering the home, leaving again, rides away on his bike. I believe it was something like 12 or 17 minutes he was inside the house, which is pretty fast if you stabulate someone 31 times, drag them into a living room, set up a crime scene, and then you ride off on your bike. But the DNA under her fingernails can be a big problem for the defense. It's going to be a twisty-turny case because the CP, if that's allowed in, I will bet you this case will be something completely different than what I thought it would be when I just saw that, well, someone hired someone to go. But with thousands of pictures on his devices, possibly on her devices as well, if that's allowed to be presented to the jury, I think this could turn out really interesting because not a lot of people like people who diddle with kids, and rightfully so. We're still wanting justice in every case, but it's going to be very interesting to hear that part of the case. Could this just be a legal dispute gone mad? The husband, custody battle, everything blows up. Or did he find out something? And that's why he did something. I don't know. But I know, as always, we'll try to cover this gavel to gavel. Follow along, see what the evidence provides. So far, this is the little teaser update. Get in here today. 9:20, 9:25 is when I start. And I think it's going to be a very interesting case because one is the staging of the crime scene. One is he's a concert pianist. The other thing is thousands of pictures of some of the worst things you can have pictures of. It's going to be interesting. Please join us.